This is the Rolling with Tay podcast. I'm your host, Tasia, aka Tay, and this is the Tay Short, episode 14. And I want to give you a recap of my trail run / mountain run. It was more of a mountain run. let me just tell you that. It was more of a mountain run. So, I did the Big Bear SquaTCh North 10K this past Saturday, April 6th. It was so challenging. Like, I'm going to probably say challenging a lot throughout this video. I mean, damn. I just can't. But you know, SAS Squad trail running. I got it right. They did a great job, and from the beginning, they let everyone know, like, this is not a flat trail run race. It's more of a mountain run race. Like, you are in the mountains. It was rugged, it was technical, and this means that there were many rocks, roots, steep cliffs, and scrambling. So basically throughout the whole course. And when they said this was the hardest race in their series, they did not lie. Because, damn. But like I said, they did a great job at giving out information through the numerous emails and newsletters to get people prepared for it. But yeah, this was so difficult. They had a 10K route, what I did, which was about 1,400 feet of elevation. And then they had a half marathon route, which was over 2,600 feet of elevation. Damn. There were about 300 participants in total from the tri-state to as far away as Ireland. There was a couple from Ireland there. Crazy. But the only flat part was the first and the last mile of the course. And that's when, the beginning of it is when I was struggling the most, right? I had all these thoughts running in my head, like, why am I doing this? Why do people do this? Why am I here? I have to go to the bathroom. I don't think I can finish. Like, this is all going through my head in the beginning of the race, like on the flat part. And that flat part was all muddy because it had rained a couple days. Actually, it had rained that morning. So it was all muddy. And I think I was like doubting myself because I was getting tired real quick, and like I said, I had all these thoughts in my head, and I was trying to keep up with the crowd, which I shouldn't have, right? But I slowed down. I had a jacket on, took the jacket off, took a sip of water, and started going at my own pace, right? And I felt a whole lot better. Then the climbing began. And more climbing and more climbing. And I'm saying to myself, damn, what the hell? That's really what I'm saying. Like, what is this? But my thoughts started to change, right? He started to become more positive. Like, you can do this. This is freaking awesome. You got this, right? I was more in the moment, right? I wasn't even listening to music or anything like that. I was more in the moment. I was watching my steps. I was even talking to some of the other runners. I was able to listen out for runners who wanted to pass me. It was like, at that point, even though we were still going up, and at one point I'm like, how much how much more are we going up, one, and two, how far do I have to go? All right. Now, I did record it on my watch, my Garmin, but it didn't record the whole thing. And then I had my phone, which was more accurate, but I didn't want to keep looking at my phone, right? Which I could have, but I didn't want to do that. Anyway, Um, yeah, it was just really, it was an amazing experience, right? That's first of all. Of course, it was a challenging experience for me mentally and physically because I'm physically running and climbing through the woods in a mountain, right? I never thought in my life, right? I just didn't, and there's nothing wrong with that. I just never thought like, hey, I'm gonna be doing this thing, and this is like, and then mentally, like to keep me going, right? Like to keep me going. Like, all right, Tasia, you can do this. Yeah, you don't have much more to go. You got this. You're almost to the finish line, right? So that definitely was the difficult trail run / mountain run. But like I said, everything was smooth, right? From the check-in process, the trail was well marked. What else? There were the 10K, right? We started at 9. The half marathon started at 8. And they did their course. Then they met up with us and did the 10K course. So we were running. So you had 10K and half marathoners running together, which was kind of cool. And I could kind of tell the half marathoners because they were just like, they were trying to book it on us, right? They were like, no. And we had cut off, the trail or the race cutoff was 2 p.m. So, everyone's trying to, you have people who want to get a personal record or trying to beat the time, and then others just trying to make it before the cutoff. And I did the race in 1 hour and 53 minutes, which was pretty good, right? I said to my friend I want to do it in 2 hours, so I did better, 1 hour and 53 minutes. What else? Yeah, I definitely want to do more races in their series. They said this was the hardest one, so anything after this should be a cake walk, a piece of cake, So I'm ready for those. I did the hardest one. These should be easy. And I would like to do more trail running, and even more mountain running, right? So yeah, I think I liked it. I really did have a good time. I was tired afterwards. Not so tired right after, like after the race, but Sunday, oh my gosh. I forced myself to get up. I did go skating, did like a little over 2 miles. Came back and rested. Because yeah, I needed it. But man, that race was no joke. I would recommend it for anybody who wants a challenge, either the 10K or the half marathon. If you can, do prepare, right? Go on a few hikes, go to some trails, prepare as much as you can, because yeah, it's gonna be something. I tell you that, and I definitely would do this again. And yeah, now I know what to like really expect, like what I'm getting myself into, because before that I didn't. Even though reading the information, I'm just like, okay, yeah, I didn't really process it in my head. And then when in the moment, I'm just like, this is what they meant. This is what they meant. Damn. This is it. Okay. All right, all right. Oh man, oh man, oh man. That's all I could say. Wow. But I did it. I accomplished it. Check it off my list. Um, yeah, so if there's a challenge or anything that you think, like, I don't know if I can do this, give it a try. You know? Give it a try. And change your thoughts. Because if I'd have let those negative thoughts stick with me, I wouldn't have finished. I wouldn't have finished. I would have made some excuse and then walked back and said, hey, I tried. I tried, you know. But I changed my thinking, which changed the outcome. You know, I changed my thinking and I pushed myself forward and I said, this is challenging, but you can do it. You know, you can do it. You've done other challenging things. So that's what I did. I pushed through and got it done. And shout out to my friends Miguel and Ty because they got it done too. I'm sorry. I told them to sign up for it. They probably were like the whole time like, yo, what? I'm never listening to Tasia again. I'm never doing it. I said, do this thing with me, guys. Hey. Right? But no, they had a good time as well. And I know they feel accomplished. Like they like, yes, we did this really hard thing that we had no idea. Like we didn't. I remember talking to them in the beginning, like, all right, we got this. We got this. And they were like, yeah, we got this. And then at the end, they were like, yo, what? What was that? What was that? We collectively felt like that. Like, what was that? What? But it was all good. Yeah, so shout out to SquaTCh Squad Trail Running for hosting a great event, my first event, and I definitely will be checking out more of their events. And yeah, you know, we did it. We did it. So, my next thing coming up, the 5-borough bike tour, Bike New York TD 5-borough bike tour, May 5th, first Sunday in May. And I'm doing it on my folding bike. So if you see me out there, I don't know what I'm wearing yet, but I'll be out there on my giant expressway folding bike. It's black. You'll see me. Yeah, you'll see me. And yeah, first time I'm doing the tour, 5 boroughs on my folding bike. So that's another challenge that I'm looking forward to accomplishing. So if you are doing a 5-borough bike tour, say hello. Let's take a picture. And yeah, I just hope we have beautiful weather like we did last year. And I'm looking forward to it. And I'm looking forward to finishing. I'm not looking forward to the Verrazano Bridge, but just once I'm over it, you know, after that, everything's a piece of cake because it's over. Oh man, yeah. But anyway, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Peace.